Hello everyone. So today we are going to study about acid, bases and salt. Before studying this, we know that acids are sour in taste and they can turn blue litmus red, and bases are bitter in taste and they can turn red litmus blue. So we know about this. But before studying them in very detail, first thing we have to know that what are some experiments or what are some criterias or what are some bases by which we can distinguish between acid and base. Okay, so today we will study about some criterias or some methods or some experiments which will help us to distinguish between acid and bases. Now let's study first. First of all, these experiments or these criterias or what we are going to do to distinguish between acid and bases known as indicators. We can say substances or some methods or some experiments, they are known as indicators. So basically there are four types of indicators. Natural indicators. Natural indicators are not man-made. They are naturally occurring in, we can say in nature. They are naturally occurring in nature. We can obtain them from plant and we can obtain them from flowers. These natural occurring indicators are, they are not man-made. Okay, finally, litmus, turmeric, red cabbage, hydrogena, petunia, and geranium. We can obtain anything of them from roots, leaves. Like litmus is uh, exactly, you can say they are leaves, but they are not leaves. I will tell you in detail. Uh, Turmeric is root, red cabbage is leaf, and hydrogena, petunia, and geranium are flowers. Okay. Now, methyl orange, they are synthetic or we can say they are man-made. You cannot find this thing in nature that I will go somewhere and I will find this methyl orange and phenolphthalein. They are man-made, they are synthetic. You have to remember these two things. The question could be asked in your exams that what are two type of synthetic indicators. Next type of indicators are olfactory indicators. We can smell or we can distinguish acid or base with the help of our smell or we can say nose. Okay, so what will it do? There are some substances, olfactory indicators. There are some substances. Okay, there are some substances. Whenever, like if I add, this is acidic. These are two types test tube. One is having acidic solution, and one is having basic solution. Okay. Now we know that smell of onion is not so pleasant, and most of us are aware of smell of onion. Definitely it is not so good, but it can help us a lot to find what is acid and what is base. If we put onion solution to this and if we put onion solution to this, okay, if we add onion solution to acid and if we put onion solution to base, so the smell of onion solution will not change, it will remain as it is. If we put onion solution into acid and if we put onion solution into base, the smell of onion will change. Okay, so now they are indicators. Okay, onion is indicator, an indicator. Clove oil will go same thing, we will study in detail. Something will change with acid or not change with acid, or something will change with base or not change with base, and same thing will happen with vanilla. So they are just order order changes if we added it to acid or base. Now next type of indicators are universal indicators. Universal indicators are very unique type of indicators, and they are not alone. I mean, there is not a single substances which we can say that this is universal indicator. Universal indicator is made up of when we add so many substances together. Okay, there is nothing on its own. Universal indicator contain methyl origin, contain phenolphthalein, and it contain all other many other chemicals which can be used to identify acidic or basic nature. This is a chart of universal indicator. Not only it shows acidic, something is acidic or basic, it also shows, indicates a specific pH. Okay, we will study about pH in detail. If we add milk to this universal indicator, it will shows color between these two. Okay, if we add lemon, then it will show color, okay, between like this. Okay, so these universal indicators are something very unique. Not only shows acidic and basic nature, but also shows pH. If we use a pure milk, okay, and if we use pure milk and use this milk to find out its pH, or its either it is acidic or basic, so this universal indicator will show some color like between these two. Okay, and if I add some milk added with water, it will show something different from this color. Definitely, if I'm using milk, it will show color in between these two, and if I'm using water added milk or milk added water, okay, it will show something different from these two color. It will be in different shade. So this is the I think very good quality of this universal indicator. Very unique. Not only it shows acidic and basic nature, but also it shows the different ranges of pH. Now I'm going to litmus back. Okay, now this is litmus paper. Litmus is actually a plant. No, lichen actually. Litmus is indicator. Okay, litmus is indicator. Okay, we obtain litmus from a plant which is known as lichen, or you can say lichen, whatever you pronounce. So litmus is an indicator, and we can obtain this from plant known as lichen. The plant is known as Thallophyta. Okay, you studied in 9th class what is Thallophyta. Okay, so exactly lichen is algae and fungus. This is okay, its pH is 7. What you have to do, just collect this from nature. You can find it anywhere easily. Grind it, find some extract, and this is your litmus solution. Okay, now this litmus solution looks like this. This is litmus solution, real litmus solution. And it is purple in color. Okay, what we have to do? We can taste neutral, we can taste acidic, or we can say basic. All these three types of properties from this natural litmus solution. It is purple in nature and it is neutral. It is neutral itself. Now, if we want to taste something only basic, or if we want to taste something only acidic, what can we do? We can change this neutral solution to acidic by adding some acid, and it will convert to acidic. Now this is acidic solution. It can be used to test base. Okay, and if I want to change it to convert it to some basic solution, I have to add some base and make it alkaline, and now it is basic, and this basic solution will help to test acid. Okay, now my question is, what would happen if I use a neutral strip or a neutral thing with it, I want to taste, or if I want to taste some neutral thing with it? Okay, what will happen? We cannot find, or we cannot identify the neutral nature thing, or if anything is neutral in nature, we cannot go with this. It is not helpful. So this neutral solution helps us to find neutral, acidic and basic, and this solution which is now acidic in nature and this solution which is now basic in nature, it can help us to find base, and acidic solution helps us to find base and basic solution helps us to find acid. There is nothing to do with neutral because we cannot find neutral with these two solutions. Okay, there will be no change in color. So these are two solutions, three solutions. Okay, now this is litmus strips. Strips are what we have to do, just take filter paper, soak it in this. Okay, take a filter paper. This is solution. Okay, this is neutral solution. This is basic solution, and this is acidic solution. Okay, what we have to do, just add filter paper and allow it to soak all the solution, and it will turn to acidic filter paper, it will turn to neutral filter paper, and it will turn to basic filter paper. Now here you can see that these three are they are neutral filter paper, or we can generate them from this, or we can obtain them from this. If you want neutral filter paper, just soak it in neutral. If you want acidic filter paper, just soak it in acid. And if you want to get you want to make basic filter paper, just soak in this. Okay, so in market both three types of filter papers are available, but this is neutral filter paper. So by the help of neutral filter paper, we can get different types of we can get different tastes. Okay, this is neutral filter paper. Okay, and they are showing different colors. Okay, one of you asked that why there is two color. There are two color because this filter paper is used to show two type of pHs. So this portion is used to find base, and this portion is used to find acid. That's why it is showing two color. Otherwise all of them are neutral because they are purple in color. Okay, so this is how we can make three type of filter papers. And we can find these two types of filter papers. One is acidic and one is basic. So we can use, this is basic filter paper. You can see this purple color, blue color, and this is acidic filter paper. Okay, and you can find this red color, and both of them can help us to find acid or base. So with the help of basic, okay, this is basic because this is blue in color, and we made by doing this. Okay, we made it by doing this. Okay, by dipping and all whatever what we did. So this basic filter paper can be used to find acid, and this acidic basic filter paper can be used to find acid, and this acidic filter paper can be used to find base. So this is everything about filter paper. Okay, so these four type of indicators are of so much important, and we have to remember this, that what type of generally you could be asked with some questions that what type of indicators are present in nature, and what are man-made indicators, and what are olfactory indicators, and what are universal indicators. Okay, so I think these are at best their best. Okay, they can not only they can identify acid base, but they can also indicate the exact pH. Okay, and different types of plants are having different type of pH. Definitely it is having 7 pH, it is neutral, that's why we are extracting it, and it can be used as an indicator. And others, some plants are like you have tasted mint, and you have tasted chickpea leaves, and you have tasted mango leaves, so you can, or you have tasted guava leaves. So all of them are having different type of taste, and all of them are having different type of pH. Some are acidic, some are basic, and some are neutral. But right now we are studying about this light chain, and this is definitely neutral, and we can obtain litmus from this.